Hey, this is Sam Black with my third match with Mono White Soldiers in Legacy. I'm on the draw, but I have the ability to turn one to Chalice, and I have counter Cavern of Souls, so I'm going to keep this, even though my creatures aren't really great. It's not the land I was expecting after turn 1 Probe, but it's not terribly shocking. Interesting. So I'm playing against Storm. And I have to decide whether I want to Chalice for 0 or 1. I think the answer is 1. 0 has the benefit of letting me cast Longbow Archer this turn to establish some sort of clock, and shuts down Lion's Eye Diamond. 1 turns off far more cards, but it's much worse if I assume it's just getting countered anyway, and I don't get to play a threat this turn. I'm going to imprint Gustcloak Savior because it's a worse clock than Captain of the Watch if I draw Permanent Captain, and they're pretty similar other than that. I guess I'm just 1 land away from casting Gustcloak Savior if it taps for 2 mana, but I think there's a good chance that I'd kill them faster by just drawing another mana and playing Captain of the Watch. So I think there's about a 40% chance that I'm wrong, but I'm going to play Chalice on 1. Well, that kind of went very well in that I got to kill the Lotus Petal and resolve the Chalice. Of course, it didn't go well if I just die here. Which is looking likely. Yeah, I think I'm dead. This is just ritual, tutor for tendrils me. Sure, loop some tutors in there as well. Can also throw away some life probe to get more tendrils. Yep. And that's 10 spells. Alright. Wonder if I would have... No, my opponent had plenty of extra mana. I don't think it would have been any better if I'd played Chalice for 0. Right. Thorn of Amethyst. Null Rod, sure, why not? Rest in Peace, you're worth considering. Wasteland. Okay. Let's get rid of most of my random creatures. Mostly just trying to play a hate card with a few random soldiers to win the game if a hate card happens. Given how bad Enlistment Officer is at hitting, is it worse than Longbow Archer? Probably not, because I can imagine stalling my opponent but not having Thalia casting enlistment officer and wanting to dig for Thalia. Suppression field actually seems great, so I'll keep. Oh, this is much worse than I was thinking. It doesn't stop Petal or Lion's Eye Diamond. Maybe I was supposed to mulligan this hand, but I don't know, I just win some portion of the games where my opponent has fetch land instead of not fetch land. And Permanent Captain puts me in a position to spike a fast clock. Especially since while Chalice is good, it's not necessarily game winning, as we just saw. I think I'm not supposed to just mulligan for Thalia, but playing this matchup more, I might learn that that is actually what I'm supposed to do. But Ritual is a little worse, and Bastion Flames is off. Alright, suppression field is gone. Alright. Well, this isn't going well. Don't think that's going to accomplish much. I assume I'm dead. This is probably getting ad nauseum, unless this is actually enough to just chain Infernal Tutors and Tendrils me, but I think it wasn't. But I wasn't closely counting. Maybe it is 8 mana. So 2 more Tutors and then Tendrils. That might be 10. Nope. Alright, now I just need to get incredibly lucky. If my opponent stopped with that much life, I assume I'm dead. Possibly just a beatdowns. my opponent's plan was to just attack with elementals, I could win by drawing Captain of the Watch. I doubt my opponent would settle for that. Yeah, this is lethal. Yeah, these get sacked, and Tendrils happens for about 1 million. Alright, that's match.